We have two codes. I'll insert them here. They're two codes that we're chasing after. The number one cause by far on these Nissan Altimas is the crankshaft position sensor. So we're just gonna go ahead and change that. First thing you have to do is take this plastic thing off. Easy. Comes right off. Next thing is taking this intake tube off. Make sure to just make sure it's focused too, either by tapping that screen. It is focused, okay.
Loosen those with a flathead screwdriver, nothing crazy.
That was pretty hard so far. What do you think? It is above the oil filter, kind of like back in there. There's a little bracket that holds a wire that might be helpful to remove. And it is way down in here. In here.
Or the crankshaft.
Going back down here. The bolt I'm getting at, this bolt right here, and that's gonna take off. So you see where this electrical wire goes under the back of the engine? That little metal bracket right there. Yep. That's a perfect look right there.
Now you might as well pause it.
That is what you need to take off a little bit by itself.
Yeah, it does.
It does help.
Do it again.
I'm gonna move that bracket out of the way a little bit, if I can.
Okay, no, that was actually a good shot.
And then I'm gonna just try to jam my hand into this hole and feel around for the sensor. Just feeling it. So if I put my face like right in this zone, I can kind of see it. It's the only place where there's like a wire going right to the back of the engine. It's like right under this, like about a foot, somewhere around there, under right here. I got a light down there so I could show you what I'm looking at. Down in between this little loop, there's the bolt. That's it, and there's the sensor. And you see how it goes into the engine. So I'm reaching my hand down back there and looking in that hole right there.
If you got a greasy engine, you might get saved from the rust.
Exactly.
Hopefully you live in a place where there is no rust. Okay.
Alright, so when you get it out, this is what it's gonna look like. And then I just pressed really hard on this green part right here, and then the sensor should slide out of the connector. Check the wires going into the back of it, and then in the front holes here, just look and see if you could see anything broken, or you should technically see little metal contacts in there with a flashlight, but we're gonna replace that.
That's what it looks like.
That's what she looks like.
So we're back.
New sensor. Looks exactly the same. I like to use silicone and just spray a little bit around the connector, and then a little around this O-ring so it slides in easier. So how it goes in, it's gonna go in the back of the engine, and the bolt hole is kind of facing the passenger side like that. Yep, straight in the back of the engine, this bolt hole is facing the passenger side, and it's gonna slide in that hole forward. I'm gonna try to plug in the connector after I put this in, just so it's easier to screw in that bolt. Let's see, where is the hole? That's what she said.
Okay, so it appears that getting the screw back in is the hardest part of the job.
Oh yeah. Okay, so the installation is the reverse of the removal. Easy peasy. Put it back together in reverse order. Also, thank you to my cameraman, Zeast Cleveland.
Maybe if I get famous,
It was his first time using a camera ever. I love you, Zeast. If you have any questions, put them in the comments, and I will try to respond to everything. Also, subscribe to my channel. Have fun. Thank you. Goodbye.